Hi everyone, Mrs. West here with this week's lesson. Today I'm going to introduce you to a contemporary artist. Contemporary means something that an artist made not too long ago. So it's not old paintings from hundreds of years ago. This artist's name is Jean-Michel Basquiat. That's a French name, but he was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1960. I've included a read-aloud video that tells the story about his life that I would like you to watch, and that's attached to this assignment. Basquiat always liked to draw. He really became interested in becoming an artist when he was 7 years old and he was in an accident. So he had to be in bed for a while. So he really started drawing then, and his mom really encouraged him by buying him books. Here are some of his paintings, some copies of his paintings. That's an odd painting. It looks like a T-Rex, but he's got a crown on his head. Basquiat liked to use lots of symbols in his work. A symbol is a picture that stands for something. A crown can stand for a king or a ruler of some kind. So you will see a crown a lot in his pictures. Here's another picture of his. It's called In Italian. And that's because I think he has a couple of Italian words in here. He has a lot of English words too. Here it says teeth. There it says liberty. Here it says army, and there's a gorilla. And that's a picture of a heart pumping. He's got a lot of different things in here. This one is called, like I said, In Italian. Basquiat had so many ideas of things that he wanted to paint that he painted really quickly. It might have seemed a little sloppy to other people, but he wasn't concerned if his art looked messy or not pretty. He just wanted to get all his ideas down on his canvas. He got a lot of ideas from TV and magazines. So, as you can see, we also have some symbols in here. This is a quarter. So that's a symbol of money. If you have a quarter at home, you would see that it has a head on it, and it says liberty, and in God we trust. So take a look at some of your quarters at home. Okay, here's another painting. This one is called Bird on Money. What does that mean, bird on money? Well, after looking at it for a while, I realized that this was an eagle. Okay, there are his wings and his feet, and one foot is holding some arrows. Now, if you take some money, if you have a dollar bill or a $5 bill and take it out, you'll see that there's a picture of an eagle on it. So that's where Basquiat got this symbol from. Like I said, he used words and phrases that were meaningful to him. This week, I would like you to make a drawing while you're thinking about Basquiat. I made this drawing that looks kind of like Basquiat's dinosaur drawing. And I added a crown, and I added some words that meant something to me. Rico is the name of my cat. Here's my last name, West, and I drew a compass that says north, east, south, and west. So these are things that are meaningful to me. Now, I'd like you to draw a picture of an animal, like Basquiat. You can draw any kind of animal you want. Maybe you have a pet you'd like to draw, or a favorite animal, or a fantasy animal. And you might want to put some words and symbols in there. Today, I'm going to draw a dinosaur along with you, if you'd like to follow me, and if you'd like to draw a dinosaur, we'll do that together. Okay, so you need a pencil. You need some paper. You might want to use colored paper, like I did for this one, or you can use white, as I'm going to show you now. I always start with a pencil, and then I color in with crayons or markers or whatever I feel like doing that day. Okay, so let's get started with your pencil. And of course, if I have a pencil, I have an eraser, because that's why I use a pencil. I can erase my mistakes. Okay, now to draw this T-Rex, I'm going to first make a big oval, like an egg shape up here for his head. See, it's kind of in the middle of my paper here, but I moved it up a little bit to leave lots of room for his body. Okay, now a T-Rex has a long body that stands upright. Okay, he's not like a brontosaurus, which is lower to the ground. Okay, so here's his long body. It's a long oval. Oval is a squished circle. And I'm going to put a triangle tail on it. Okay. Now, it kind of is starting to look like a T-Rex. I'm going to make this a curve, though, right here, so that his body goes slowly into his tail. Okay, I'm going to give him some legs. I'm going to draw a curve here, and I'm going to draw a curve there, and I'm going to give him 3 long pointy toes. Come back to his body. And 3 zigzag pointy toes for the other leg. Okay, now he's got his 2 legs. Now he needs those little T-Rex arms, because they have those funny little short arms. So I'll make a little curve here, curve there, and 3 little zigzags. A curve here, and a curve there. And 3 more zigzags. Okay, now I'm going to erase some lines that I don't need anymore. I don't need these lines over here. My camera's going to wiggle a little while when I do this, because it wiggles the whole table. That's okay. Okay. Okay, I've erased a lot of those lines. Now I can really see my T-Rex. Now I'm going to make a triangle shape for his mouth. Nice big mouth, like that. And I'm going to give him 2 eyes. Okay, I'm going to make my T-Rex a little goofy. I'm not going to make him perfect. Now here are some zigzaggy teeth inside his mouth. And we're going to give him scales down his back, and those are zigzags too. If you want, you can be very careful with this part, or you can just do it zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. That's okay, like Basquiat. I really don't care if it's not so pretty. If it's a little messy, that's okay with me. I just want you to get the idea. Now, I'm going to put a crown on his head. And let's see, in this picture, I had the crown tilting this way a little bit. I'm going to make him tilt that way this time. Okay, I'm going to make a straight line for his crown. 2 straight lines up. Almost looks like a rectangle. And now I'm going to put 3 zigzags in. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, if you want to add some other words or symbols, like I said, things that are important to you, maybe it's a symbol of a holiday, maybe it's a symbol of some game that you play, or something else like that. Something important to you. And then when you're all finished drawing, erase the lines you don't need anymore and color it in. Okay, I do not expect anybody's drawing to look just like mine. My drawing is about me. It's got things in my life. So you want to make your drawing about you and about things in your life. So today, all you need is a piece of paper, a pencil, an eraser, and some colors to use. So have fun with this. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Ta-ta for now.